Sean Diddy Combs just sold his Miami mansion for $55 million, but this was not a real estate win. This was a desperate escape, and the paper trail proves it. The property sits on Star Island, one of the most exclusive neighborhoods in America. Billionaires rarely sell here at a loss, but Diddy did exactly that. He purchased the home in 2021 for $35 million from Gloria and Emilio Estefan. He then poured millions into renovations. At its peak, the estate was valued at around $70 million, yet he accepted a final price of just $55 million. That is a massive discount for a property with 10 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, a private dock, a basketball court, a spa, and 240 feet of Biscayne Bay waterfront. So why would a mogul known for business brilliance walk away from millions in equity? The answer lies in a timeline of desperation. In March 2024, Homeland Security agents raided Diddy's neighboring Star Island property. The mansion became publicly linked to a federal investigation. It was no longer just a luxury home. It became a crime scene in the public eye. 6 months later, in September 2024, Diddy was arrested in New York on charges including sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy. His legal team proposed a $50 million bail package. They offered the Star Island mansion as collateral. They even paid off nearly $19 million remaining on the mortgage weeks before the hearing just to free up the property for the bond. His attorneys argued the home was quote-unquote unencumbered, meaning free and clear of debt. But the judge denied bail. Prosecutors argued Diddy was too dangerous and too much of a flight risk. His attempts to secure release were repeatedly rejected. Then came the trial. It lasted 2 months. Prosecutors built what experts later called an incredibly expensive case, costing taxpayers an estimated $10 million. Diddy's own legal fees, also estimated at over $10 million. His net worth dropped from a peak of over $800 million to around $400 million as business partnerships ended and revenue streams dried up. In July 2025, the jury delivered a split verdict. Diddy was acquitted of the most serious charges: sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy, but he was found guilty on 2 counts of transporting individuals across state lines for prostitution under the Mann Act. In October 2025, a federal judge sentenced him to 4 years and 2 months in prison. He is currently serving his sentence at FCI Fort Dix in New Jersey. His projected release date is February 23, 2028. Now back to the mansion. The sale was off-market, meaning it was never publicly listed. The buyer, John A. Franklin, financed the purchase through an $18.5 million mortgage. There was even a legal hiccup. Franklin sued Diddy's company in June, accusing them of not being ready to close the deal. Diddy's rep called the lawsuit frivolous, claiming Franklin failed to perform. The sale eventually went through. The property at 1 Star Island Drive was never the one raided by federal agents. That was the neighboring property at 2 Star Island, which Diddy still owns. But the stigma of the investigation, the failed bail attempt, and Diddy's imprisonment turned this mansion into a liability he needed to offload immediately. This was not a strategic business move. This was a desperate bid for liquidity to fund a legal war chest and survive the collapse of an empire. The $55 million sale is not just a real estate transaction. It is the paper trail of a mogul in survival mode, and the financial fall of Sean Diddy Combs is far from over.